Did you know that mastering your mind can transform your entire existence? Unveiling the hidden psychological secrets behind Buddhist wisdom, we'll explore timeless teachings to reshape your thoughts, emotions, and life. Prepare to awaken your inner power and discover truths that could change the way you see yourself and the world. Let's begin by exploring one of the most profound aspects of Buddhist wisdom, the power of mindfulness. In a world dominated by distractions, where notifications and endless to-do lists pull us in countless directions, mindfulness offers a path back to ourselves. The practice of mindfulness is not about controlling the mind, it's about observing it. Buddhism teaches that being fully present in the moment allows us to break free from the chains of stress and anxiety. Imagine you're drinking a cup of tea. Often we drink tea while scrolling through our phones or planning the next hour. But what if you paused to truly experience that tea? The warmth of the cup, the aroma of the leaves, the taste as it touches your tongue. That's mindfulness, immersing yourself in the present without judgment. Modern neuroscience supports this ancient wisdom, showing that mindfulness meditation rewires the brain, reducing stress and enhancing focus. By cultivating mindfulness, you create a sanctuary of peace within, no matter how chaotic the world around you may be. But mindfulness is just the beginning. Another cornerstone of Buddhist wisdom is acceptance and letting go. This concept can transform the way we perceive challenges and hardships. Pain, as Buddhism teaches, is a natural part of life, but suffering is optional. Suffering arises when we resist reality, when we cling to what we want or reject what we dislike. Acceptance is not about surrendering to defeat. It's about finding peace within the storms of life. Imagine standing in the rain. You can curse the weather, or you can dance in it. The rain doesn't change, but your experience of it does. When you embrace acceptance, you stop wasting energy on what you cannot control and focus on what you can. This shift empowers you to approach life with resilience and grace. Next time you face a challenge, remember, flow with the current like a river, rather than fighting against it. In that flow lies your freedom. Acceptance naturally leads us to question our sense of self. Buddhism challenges the idea of a permanent identity with the teaching of anatta, or no self. We often cling to rigid labels, I am this, I am that, but these labels are illusions. Who you were 5 years ago is not who you are today. Your thoughts, emotions, and even your body are in constant flux. So why do we cling to identities that limit us? Think of yourself as a river. A river is never the same. It flows, changes, and adapts. By letting go of a fixed sense of self, you unlock the freedom to grow and evolve. This understanding liberates you from the pressure to live up to static expectations, allowing you to embrace change as a natural part of life. The self is not a prison, it's a canvas, constantly being painted anew. From the concept of no self, we transition to the principle of karma and responsibility. Karma is often misunderstood as fate or punishment, but in reality it's about cause and effect. Every thought, word, and action you put into the world creates ripples. These ripples shape your reality. The beauty of karma is that it places the power in your hands. You are the creator of your life, not a victim of circumstance. Imagine planting a garden. If you plant seeds of kindness, patience, and wisdom, your garden will flourish with beauty and abundance. But if you sow negativity, anger, and impatience, the harvest will reflect those choices. Karma reminds us that we are not powerless. Every moment is an opportunity to plant seeds for a brighter future. Reflect on your daily actions. What kind of garden are you cultivating in your life? Another essential teaching is the transformative power of compassion, or karuna. Compassion is not just a noble ideal, it's a psychological superpower. When you act with compassion, you create a ripple effect of positivity that extends far beyond yourself. Modern psychology has shown that compassion reduces stress, increases happiness, and strengthens relationships. But compassion must begin with yourself. We are often our own harshest critics, carrying the weight of past mistakes and unmet expectations. Buddhism teaches that self-compassion is the foundation for extending kindness to others. The next time you catch yourself in self-judgment, pause and replace those thoughts with understanding and encouragement. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend. When you practice self-compassion, you cultivate a wellspring of love that naturally flows outward, enriching your connections with others. With compassion comes the practice of detachment, a concept often misunderstood. Detachment is not about indifference. It's about engaging fully in life without being enslaved by it. Detachment allows you to love deeply without clinging, to work passionately without over-identifying, and to enjoy life without fearing loss. Picture yourself holding a butterfly. If you grip it tightly, you'll harm it, but if you hold it gently, it stays with you. This is detachment. By releasing your grip on what you cannot control, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering and open the door to infinite possibilities. Detachment doesn't mean you care less, it means you care wisely. From detachment, we move to the practice of gratitude and contentment. In our pursuit of more, we often overlook the abundance already present in our lives. Buddhism teaches that contentment is not about having everything, it's about appreciating everything you have. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, creating a mindset of joy and fulfillment. A simple way to practice gratitude is by keeping a journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be monumental. Perhaps it's the warmth of the sun on your face, a kind word from a stranger, or the taste of your favorite meal. Over time, this practice rewires your brain, making gratitude your default state of mind. When you live with gratitude, you find richness in every moment, regardless of external circumstances. Another profound psychological insight from Buddhist wisdom is the connection between the mind and body. The practice of mindful self-care aligns perfectly with this understanding. Sleep, hydration, and physical activity are not just biological needs, they're spiritual practices. When you care for your body, you nurture your mind and soul. For example, the simple act of deep breathing can calm your mind and center your emotions. Buddhist meditation often begins with breath awareness, because the breath is a bridge between the body and mind. The next time you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to breathe deeply. This small practice can ground you in the present and restore your sense of peace. Buddhist wisdom also highlights the dangers of unconscious consumption, not just of food, but also of information. Everything you consume, whether it's the news, entertainment, or conversations, shapes your mind. Your brain doesn't distinguish between reality and fiction, which means that consuming negative content can lower your vibration and attract negativity into your life. Be mindful of what you allow into your mental space. Choose uplifting books, music, and conversations that inspire and empower you. When you fill your mind with positivity, your life begins to reflect that same energy. Remember, you are the gatekeeper of your mind. Guard it wisely. Finally, let's discuss the importance of connection and presence. In an age dominated by screens, genuine human connection is more valuable than ever. Buddhism teaches that relationships are a mirror of our inner state. When you approach others with mindfulness, compassion, and authenticity, you create bonds that enrich your life. One simple yet powerful way to strengthen connections is by using someone's name during conversations. It may seem trivial, but hearing our name is deeply personal and affirming. By acknowledging someone in this way, you make them feel seen and valued. Small acts like this can transform ordinary interactions into meaningful moments.